Hello YouTubers, how are you? It's me again, your Iron the Medusa, right in the house. Thank you for guys for joining me, and thank you to all my subscribers. And please, 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 if you just join us and you want to become part of the family, please don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification button so that you can have more of our content, then we can talk more about it. Thank you again for joining me, and today we've got a very interesting video that I'm going to be recording for you guys. I'm going to be giving you guys. It's actually about hating church. I was church hurt. Yes, I was church hurt, and so I decided to actually do my storytelling about my phobia for church, and then explain exactly what actually happened. So I came across this other video that actually sparked the memory of what happened to me the time when I was last in church. So I'm gonna play you that video right after this, then we can actually talk more about it. And by just looking at that video right now, and to actually know exactly what actually happened on that day, what's the story all about. Okay, what actually happened in that day is that okay, I do remember it was not a Sunday. I think it was a Saturday. It was not a Sunday, it was a Saturday, because we're going to those special churches where it's not our normal church. It's the church where people go there to prophet, and they go there for prayers and everything, for blessings and all kinds of things. So what actually happened is that I do remember it was my sister who actually asked me to join her into that church, and then they were all raving and raving about it, that people are getting blessed, people are getting anointed, people are getting very good results from that church. And as a person who actually, you know what, you are young, you're skeptical, you just want to go out, you just want to get your blessing too, you just want to be among the people. So they were quite famous at that time. They were quite trending, that if you go to the church you will be blessed, everything evil will just go out, everything bad will go out. They will tell you what's your problem in life and fix it for you. Yeah. So we went to the church, and we just went to just go and check that church out. And what actually happened to me at that church is that there was a priest. It's like the time when you actually walk in, there's a priest who's actually you get into the door where the priest sits. Yeah, it's like the front side. There's a door where everybody enters, and there's a pulpit and everything, but it's like close to the stage, so everybody who's entering can be seen by the priest. All right, fine, good. And then we get up, okay, we actually walk in, and then the priest gets up and greets us all. Fine, we just go and sit down. And then little did I know that there was something that was up, because I saw the priest looking at me very curiously, and he was like staring at me, like, you know what, he was like ogling me. So what I did is I sat down, and mind you, in that church there was my auntie, two of my aunties were there, and there was my cousins, there was my sister, like most of my family members were there, and the community. So I sit down, but I sit all the way back. Me and my sister, we just decided to just go sit all the way back. And then everybody sit down, we ready to start the church session. And then the priest actually gets up, and he says, right in this church there is a person who has an evil spirit, a gay evil spirit. He must stand up, get up, and come to me so that I can pray, so that the demons could actually leave her, or leave him at that time. I sat there. I looked at everybody, started, like, I was well known. I've never hidden my sexuality. I've never hidden myself. Everybody sat and changed and checked and looked at me. Like, everybody was sitting in front, they started changing their seat like that, trying to show me that we know they're talking about you. We know that they are talking about you. And then I was like, okay. And my sister, said to me, don't get up. Whatever you do, please don't get up. I felt hurt. I felt disappointed. I felt embarrassed. I felt like I was definitely going to hell. As you can see, that it's so emotional to have your parents, to have your family members condemning you in terms of you're doing something wrong. You will go to hell. They're fearing you by going to hell. They are trying to even use the only thing that will need to give you life, the only thing that will need to give you hope, as like even that has turned against you, because we all go to prayer for comfort. I said, and I'm like, if I'm going to hell, then let the doors of hell open up for me so that I could just waltz in, okay? No, but actually I felt hate. I felt disappointment to God. I felt disappointment to myself. I felt disappointment to the priest. It took me a long, and I think by that time I was around about 17, yeah, around about 17, 18, because I was still in high school. And I just kept my faith strong, and I came back and I prayed as hard as I could possibly pray to ask God that what just happened, and I did not understand. But now I understand that there are some other people who are specifically well, they don't like gay people, they don't like trans people, they don't like the LGBTQ people. They'll even use the word of God to put fear and hate into every person who's gay or who is a family member who's gay. And that's what I saw. Go to we all go to God for guidance. So if you tell me right now, you're judging me and telling me exactly that God does not want me, God will never see me as his child. So that hurt. And you see how emotional they are with the mother. He looks so depressed, and I know that feeling very well. I know that feeling in the core of my stomach. I've been there. I've been in that phase where you feel like, you know what, no more church for me. That's why I call it, I hate church. I was church hurt, and I don't want to go back there again, because every time when I go back there, it just does not feel good anymore. I don't want someone to one day stand up again and do it again, because trust me, that was not the only situation I had. Even people who are traditional healers telling me that I am possessed by a gay spirit, you know, by gay demon or something. Like, there are so many things that have been going on, and I managed to just rise above it, because, hey, honey, this is who I am. I know who I am, and I love who I am, and nobody can tell me anything. I am Ayana Medusa, signing off.